Welcome to another episode of POV. My name is Nalika Adepa. Now let's have this conversation. Welcome. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do well to subscribe. And if you're new here, kindly share for other people to also have access to this premium content. Yes, of course. Now we're going to go through a couple of stories. I found some on social media and some were sent to me. So let's go ahead and say this, that if they put it on social media, they made it our business. Yes, and so whatever I say is based on the fact that you gave me the right to say it. Now let's get straight into the stories I have for today. Today, this first story came to me directly and it says, 3 years ago, I met this girl online and we got talking. We saw each other after 2 months. From then, we started dating. She cheated on me with her senior friend 2 times. I found out she said she was sorry. I cheated on her once with her friend and then I told her myself and asked for her forgiveness. We became cool. She kept on cheating on me with that same guy for 3 years. Whenever I want to end things, she will apologize and swear never to do it again. More than 4 times that I noticed. Then 3 months ago, she flew to Lagos to see a man and stayed for 3 days. But she told me she went for marriage, but I saw it on her phone that she went to meet a man that same week. She went to meet that senior friend again. She cried that I should forgive her. She even got her family involved 3 months ago. She swore it won't happen again and I said, no problem. I left the country 1 month ago. Just last weekend, my friend sent me my girlfriend's picture saying that someone recommended her to him for a hookup and my girlfriend accepted. Coming to see him for 160K for 2 days and she even accepted to do it without condom. Wow. I sent her younger brother to wait at the hotel to see her walk in. When he saw her, he was surprised. Now she's begging again. Her family is also begging. The truth is that I still love her, but I'm scared because it might happen again and I'm really scared. She's even saying she can take an oath if I want. She has changed her SIM and WhatsApp and she said she will change her friends as well. And I'm really confused and I don't know what to do. I really appreciate you help me share this and I will definitely be looking out in the comment section. And yes, I give her whatever she wants. And if I do have and if I don't, I try to get it and give it to her. I recently paid 400K for something in her school. Just to mention only this, but I have done even more. Hey, Charlie. First of all, you've done pretty well. Okay, in the time you guys have been together, you've done very, very well. But this girl, not it, please. Move on because, I am tired of constantly saying move on, but there are some things she can't work it out. This is going to be a woman that is going to be sleeping with multiple people even when you marry her. That's the truth. Because I don't know what exactly, wow. You cheat with somebody, then she should go and be with a senior friend there because it looks like she really, really likes the guy. So she should leave you and go and be with a senior friend. If you continue to be with her, she will consistently go back to that same guy and cheat and be doing the hookup on top of it, all right? That is what I think about this particular one. So let's move on to the next story. This one says, when I found this online, it says, I have always wanted to ask this question and I would like all the guys to be honest. As a guy in Nigeria, if a girl dies in your house, what will you do? Especially when you have little or no evidence to fully prove that it was not you who killed her. Will you run or report the situation? Okay, so this is a question for my Nigerian guys in the comment section. But the point is, let me take this on the Ghanaian side, okay? So traditionally in Ghana, when a woman that is not your wife dies in your house, the first thing the family would ask you to do is to marry her. Like traditionally, during the olden days, they'll ask you to marry the dead body, like the corpse, the girl. You'd have to marry her, traditionally marry her, pay bride price and stuff. And at some point, I heard that they would even make you sleep by the body for 3 days or a week or so before they bury the said girl. In this era, possibly the family would drag you to police because maybe they did not know you were dating the child and the child was coming to you. And so you'd have to prove that she didn't kill the child. let's say if the family wants to drag it, they'll do autopsy, find out what exactly killed the child. If it's something that she consumed, food or something, it's a drastic thing. Like if you don't take care, you may end up in prison. Well, so my guys, let me know what you think about this. Would you run or you would report the situation? Yeah. Let's move on to the next one. It says, this one was sent to a very close friend of mine to send to me definitely. So let's go ahead and read it. It says, hey bro, I need your advice. She declined the Sarah girl I proposed to last year, where she say no. She the prego. I don't know what to even do. We became friends after the whole thing, and I see her from time to time, even after we moved from the area. Yesterday, I decided after work, I would pass by the old hood and perhaps say hi to her. And I saw her sitting in her mom's store, a girl that always has her hair kept, always looks nice and dapper from head to toe, is sitting there with a messy hair looking like a refugee. I took a look down and noticed a baby bump. She's pregnant, I'm sure. I told her I will see her later and ran away home. I don't know what to do. How do I have a conversation about this with her? I can't avoid it either. First question, were you the one that impregnated her? Like, did you guys have something? Even as much as you said no, did you guys sleep together? Were you the one that impregnated her? If you were not the one that impregnated her and you think you still have feelings for her, I mean, she may have somebody in her life after that pregnancy, right? But if she doesn't have anybody in her life and you feel like being with her will make you happy and you're interested in being with somebody that is pregnant and is going to have another person's baby, good for you. You can go ahead and approach it. But then you can start by, asking what's going on with her, what happened, how old is the baby, what plans she has, those kind of things. I feel like if you start talking about, the pregnancy, it's going to be very weird. So you start by asking her how she is doing. And then you go like, oh, I noticed that you may have a baby bump. How is the baby doing? How long has the baby, been there? Like maybe 2-3 months. Is the father in their lives? Like, what's the plan? What's going on? And, a conversational starter is always, how are you doing? What's going on in your life? So basically, that's what I can say about this. But good luck. Hopefully, you find yourself in a place where the father is around. And you're sad, yeah, problem. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. My 1-month girlfriend got pregnant last year. Though we've been friends for 3 months, I took care of the hospital bills and gave out money for some baby stuff. She decided to go back home, a Ghanaian born in the States, to deliver, because she claims hospitals in Ghana aren't clean enough for her standard. I took her to one expensive private hospital located in Airport residential area. I don't want to mention names. God being good, delivery went smoothly. Moreover, paid nothing because she got insurance. They are back in Ghana now, and I'm not allowed to see them until I book an appointment with her father. I did. Now he claims I have to foot hospital bills, which will be forwarded to my family when they are ready. It's been a month of waiting and calling for updates. No news, and I haven't seen my baby. I'm choosing calm over chaos. Do you think it's a right move? Now, this was sent to me, and my friend said, okay, so the person who sent it to me said his friend sent it to him and would really, really need you guys, you on this. But I feel like 3 months girlfriend, or you were going to say, you said 1 month, or you're going to say 1 year girlfriend. If it's 1 year and you're responsible for the child, then I don't get it. Is it that they don't want to give you the child, or the girl says the child is not yours? Like, I've asked questions about this. You and your family would need to go to their family home, whether appointment or not, because it looks like they're not really, really minding you, and you also want to see your baby. The fact that you want to, have a look at your baby and take care of your baby. You were there when she was pregnant. You took care of some bills. You took care of a lot of things. So you have claims. It's your child. If you're convinced it's your child and they can answer that it is your child, I don't know why they're coming to stress you about this. But people in the comment section, what do you think you should do? All right? Let him know. But I like the fact that you've been calm. All right? It goes to show how mature you are and how emotionally intelligent you are. So be calm like that. Don't go chaotic on them. Be calm like that. Go with your family and then see what the next move is. We'll be gladly waiting for feedback from you. Now, let me move on to the next one. Hi, Wiz. I've been dating this girl close to 3 years. First to second year, there was no sex because she said she's a virgin and not ready. I waited and gave her time, but I did knock outside Sha. When she was ready, it was hell. We used like 6 months to this virgin hair. Since then, we only had sex once. I noticed she didn't like sex or talk about sex, but she can cuddle and give head like a bitch. Okay. I noticed a small cut on her VG. I asked her, she said it's a wound from shave. I'm losing feelings for her because sex is a major thing that can create attachment between me and my lady. I also noticed there was no blood when we had sex the first time, even though we stopped after like 2 strokes. I stopped having sex with others because I like her, but now I'm losing feelings because she will force me to nut by sucking my nipple and stroking my dick like masturbation. I'm tired. I want good sex. Okay. When we had the second sex, she said she's not enjoying it. That's all she's feeling is pain. Since then, no sex and the relationship is now a long-distance relationship. What can I do? I mean, oh my God. First of all, let me say this, that it is quite unfortunate that that is happening in the relationship. I mean, I do understand and I believe that sex is a major thing in relationships because it bonds you guys at some point. Like conversations will bond you, like cuddling and stuff will bond you. Of course, sex will also have its own way or has its own way of bonding couple. Your girlfriend may be having a problem. It could be physical or psychological, and she needs to deal with it. Apart from that, I like that you actually made the statement that you cheated. It's fine. You've cheated based on the fact that it's not happening for you. Even though you said an excuse, it's not happening for you. I don't really have much to say, but I'm actually going to be thinking about this and then we'll come and talk about it. But then if you feel like the relationship is not good for you, you can definitely walk out. If you feel like, because I believe that one of the things two people should not fight on in a relationship is sex. I don't believe in that. I believe that if it can be done, it should be done. But if the lady says she's not enjoying it, she's in pain, and one way or the other, some things are not right for her, it means they are not right for her. And that needs to be worked on, all right? She could either work on it alone without you, or you could join her in working on whatever the problem is. Just that do not try to make her a pet project, or do not always or ever make her feel like without the sex, you don't love her. Because sometimes you men forget that apart from the fact that sex, there's something else in the relationship. There are other things that can be done in the relationship. Okay, so love her, even though you can't have sex with her. But if you feel like you're losing the love for her, like you just said, please go ahead and let her know that she can't be in a relationship without sex, and so therefore you'd want to break up. And I'm very sure that she's going to cry, but she's going to be fine. And to the girl, if you by some chance, find this video, please try to work on yourself with or without your guy around you. You can decide as a girl to also break up and find time for yourself, and then work on yourself, right? And then find another person that can be with you. But I can always say that sex shouldn't be the reason to leave a relationship. In as much as it is very, very important, there's always a way to adjust. That's all I can say about this. Now let's move on to the next one. Okay, so a pastor and his wife went on a date, and then the lady's clothes, this is what the lady wore, right? And then people are criticizing her that she's not looking modest, she's not looking like a pastor's wife. And others too are saying that, well, that's a date. They're not going to church. They're going on a date, and she's supposed to look good and sexy for their husband. And so, people in the comment section, what do you think about this? I saw this on Facebook and I said, let's talk about it. Does it matter what she's wearing just because she's a pastor's wife? Let me know. All right, so that's the end of this video. I'll see you in the next video next week, obviously. But do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to like. And do not forget to share this video. My name is Aneka Adepa. I'll come again with another video. But maybe you may notice that my energy is down. That's because the last story hurts. Not the pastor's wife's own, but the one that would be losing her relationship because she can't have sex with her man based on maybe some psychological problems or some physical problems. Let me know what you think about all the stories that I put here and enjoy yourself.